Hey guys, it's MikeGoG with another King Arthur Legends Rise video. We got an announcement and it's not good. It's over. They are officially saying that they're shutting down King Arthur on Thursday, March 12th. So in that space, I'm assuming the game you won't be able to play it anymore, which is kind of a bummer. It's a real bummer. They are going to block the game entrance or service on March 12th. As far as payments and purchases in game, they're blocking that actually tomorrow or today. They're blocking that today. And then this announcement came out 15 hours ago. By the time this video uploads, it'll probably be closer to a full day. And then they're going to have the Discord open through June 13th. So that's the news. So game over, man. Game over. What are we going to do now? I guess we're waiting for Godforge. Timing will be probably about right. It sounds like Godforge will be coming out early next year. There might be some early access that happens a little bit ahead of time. But that's kind of what we're looking at. In the interim, I'm at a weird spot because I'm like, well, I don't want to just stop playing. I'm not really playing any other games right now. But at the same point in time, I'm like, how much time do I want to invest in a thing that won't be here? There's also the potential that maybe somebody buys it. Maybe they sell it to someone who wants to keep it going. A lot of things can happen in 4 months. Who knows? I do got to feel like at the very minimum, I got to go through and just blow through all my resources and max my account out the best it possibly can be. Just so I know where I finished. On the heroes, I was kind of catching up on. I got a lot of people that are Chivalry 10 with level 70, which is pretty exciting. On the legendary specifically, I've made a lot of headway with champions. Some of the new champions are a little light on chivalries. I was just waiting for them to come into the mix and put them into the wish list. But it is what it is. But we're kind of moving through it. On the rares, I was kind of starting to work through my rares, getting them all up to level 70. So you can see I made some pretty good progress. Nicholas over here, and I don't know if I've ever even used Nicholas. You got Isolde, and then working on Accolone next, and then just kind of working through them, but bringing them all up to level 70. And then I was going to work on down through the uncommons. I did get all of the relics for the rare, uncommon, and commons. I was starting to upgrade those, got them all to 6-star 60, fully awakened, and all of their passive skills maxed out. So I was kind of getting there. I was kind of getting to that point where it's like there's very specific things I'm working on, which was pretty exciting. But now I'm like, well, how close can I get in 4 months? I don't know. Is it even worth trying? Is it even worth trying? But anyway, seeing I got you here, we're going to jump in here, pull some of this stuff. We got a legendary relic out of Forbidden Dungeon. That's Merlin's Flame Relic. That's a great one. I do already have it, but we can get that one enhanced. We're going to go into here, grab some talismans that I don't really need. The legendary ones, when new champions come out, I do need the talismans to upgrade those guys. But outside of that, I don't really need any other talismans. So I'm going to jump in here, grab these 2 legendary heroes. Hopefully they're going to add some chivalries. We got Sigrun and Gawain. I'm pretty sure those are both going to add to my chivalries. We'll double check on that. Let's grab these relics over here, see if we get lucky. We did not. Let's grab these guys here, see if we get lucky. We did not. And we'll grab these and see this if we get lucky. We did not. And 28 of these guys, you can't even really get lucky. You get some rares in here. Here's some rares. We got a couple rares. All right, so I guess we did get lucky with those. If we jump over into Lake Avalon, see what we got going on. I gotta feel like if they are not continuing the game, Valeria might be the last champion that we get. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these 60 and get another chivalry on her. I do have a lot of crystals here that I can add to later, but just in case a new champion does come out. But I can't imagine the updates that we see moving forward are going to be super good. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys. We're going to see about getting another copy of Valeria. That'll get her to Chivalry level 2. Didn't really spend a lot of time looking at her kit. I clicked through it. We got lucky. Who do we get? Who do we get? You are the Bear Weight Hopes and Dreams. That is another Valeria right away. So I think we're going to go for a 3rd copy of her. See how we got that one so early. And we didn't get the animation or anything because I hit the wrong button. So we'll go ahead and get a 3rd copy, get her all the way up to Chivalry level 3. But I didn't spend a lot of time actually going through Valeria's kit and looking at her chivalry, so I'm not entirely sure what she's even doing. It's been a hectic week or 2. I mean, she's been in the game for 2 weeks. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But I was going to try to start building her out. I think I put some trash gear on her just to get something on her. I did try to get some hearts killed on Megalodon. Just because that was one of the tasks, but I did fall short of getting 50 hearts, which is pretty sad. Usually I can get at least 50 with the new heroes, but I also didn't get her chivalries up, so maybe we'll run it again after this and see if I can get there. I don't want to do too much on that just because I don't want to move people around, because I've got some pretty good hearts going already, and then I don't have to run them all again, and it could be a nightmare. So we'll see about that, but we got, let's see here, this will be 40. So let's see if we can get, it would nice to be get a legendary hero that's not Valeria, and then we can sneak an extra one in there. This one's going to be crystals, so we're going to grab another 10 pack, and then if we don't get it there, we're going to be going into to the pity. So let's grab this and see what happens. If we get a little bit lucky. No. All right, it was taking us to pity. Well, we did, our first pull got something big, so that's pretty good. 3 rares on that one, and we'll go one more to pity pull. Hopefully we can get 2 champions in this pull. That'd be pretty good. A non-Valeria and then a Valeria, or 2 Valerias would be good too. Oh, we did get 2. Man, asking you shall receive. The game is taking pity on me because I'm so sad. They bumped me out. They're shutting me down. All right, we did get a Valeria, and let's see who that second copy is going to be. A second Valeria, so that is awesome. That takes us all the way to Chivalry level 4 on our Valeria, where we were on Chivalry level 1. So that's going to open up her kit almost completely. So there's 2 more copies of Valeria. Let's take a peek at that 5th Chivalry and just see if it's worth pulling for, seeing how I have so many crystals. Might as well just get her all the way to Chivalry level 5. But let's jump in here and take a peek. Where is she? She's way back here. All right, so we're going to Chivalries here. Grab Chivalry level 5. When attacking, if the target doesn't have protection, 100% chance to decrease vigor by 2, 100% chance to inflict defense decrease 1. So that's going to allow her to do more damage. So I think maybe we will go for that and just get her to Chivalry level 5. And it actually didn't take us all the way to pity because we're at 59 that we need there. So we're going to go ahead and pull until we get another copy of her. That'll get us to Chivalry level 5, and that'll fully open up her kit. And then it's just a stat game after that, so I can work on gearing and stuff. But maybe that'll actually open up. I think there's 10 of those selector legendary crystals available if I can get 50 stars on Megalodon, so that'd be kind of an added perk if the Chivalry level 5 gets me where I need to be, which is kind of a hope and a prayer, but we'll see. So let's see, we get some more rares going on there. We got 2 rares. Hopefully it doesn't send us all the way to pity, but you know what, after getting 2 back-to-back, I probably deserve it, so we'll see. This is 30 right here. And we got 1 rare. Skip through that. It's banned. Go for 40 out of this 10 pull here. And then we do have summons for relics as well as, I think, special summons. About 4 rares. That's awesome. Sarah's a great champion. Cormac, 2 Ralphs. Why not? All right, 50. Is it going to send us? I think it's going to send us. No. Oh. All right. Well, we went to pity again. Maybe we'll get another 2 pull. That'd be pretty crazy. 2 pulls and 1 summoning session here, but stranger things have happened. There's our legendary. It is our pity pull. Is it going to take us all the way to 60? Let's find out. And bam! All right, I think that was actually 60. So we're going to go ahead and skip ahead, and that is going to be our 5th copy of Valeria there. So that is perfect. Her and her big old sword. Smack. Somebody else in the comments mentioned that they liked the call out to Final Fantasy VII. I was like, yeah, she could be Cloud's girlfriend right there. It's a big old obnoxious sword just swinging it around. So let's go ahead, jump in here and see what else we can get on the account. We've got 95 special summons. As far as these guys, we're on 7, 3, 4, and 6. I wanted to take a peek at Sigrun. Oh, Sigrun is on 10 already, so we're going to go ahead and turn that one into tokens. But we'll keep this the way it is and get these guys dialed in. We are 23 away from pity, so we're actually guaranteed to get 2 legendary characters in this pull. Hopefully we get a little more, but we'll take the 2 for sure. Let's see how many chivalries we can get on this video. Guaranteed we're not going to hit 23 like my video. That's the best day I've ever had in King Arthur. But I did have a lot of resources stacked up in that video. But we might get to, I don't know, 9 or 10 maybe? We'll see. Go. Oh, hey, and we're getting lucky. We were at 23. This is our 20 pull. So we did come in a little bit ahead of schedule there with that to recess the power of the sun. That's going to be Gawain, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So that is awesome. We got our copy of Gawain. I think that's only Chivalry level 4 or 5 for him. So that's, we're going to, yeah, 5. So we're going to keep him in there. And we're a little bit ahead. Maybe we can squeak out another legendary on top of the pity. We're guaranteed. That'd be pretty cool. Back to back. We'll take it all day long. That did exactly what we needed. Oh my gosh. 3 legendaries. They are taking pity on me today. They're like, we broke your heart and we're going to make it better. No one can tell you launch arrow may land. That's going to be our Clodus. That may get her to Chivalry level 8. I feel like I've gotten quite a few Cloduses lately. So we'll take that. We got 2 more coming. You have learned nothing from losing your wing. That's a Hersia. I think that gets her to Chivalry level 8. And probably keep her in there. We'll have to take a peek at Wishlist after this. So that's, and we got 1 more coming. Who's it going to be? Are you certain you are on the right path? That's going to be a lot. It's been a long time since I pulled a lot. That is awesome. So that is 3 new Chivalries in that 10 pull, and we're still guaranteed 1 more. So on Clodus, that gets us to Chivalry level 7. Not quite there. And then that's Chivalry level 8 for Hersia and 4 for Lot. So let's take a peek at our wish list and see if we want to make any adjustments to that. So in the interest of getting all of our champions to Chivalry level 8, I think I am going to pull out Hersia, seeing how we hit Chivalry level 8 and put in useless Charlotte. Not the smartest move, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna work them on, and then once we're done with that, if we're still playing the game, if we have time, we're gonna move on and get some of these the better champions that are Chivalry level 8. We'll start moving them up to Chivalry level 10. So here we go again. We got 65 left, 59 to pity. So we are guaranteed to get at least 1 more legendary. After the 3 pull, I'm pretty sure we're going all the way to pity. That would only make sense. That's pretty good. If we happen to get an extra one, that would be amazing. But we'll see how this goes. Maybe they turned up the rates because they shut the game down. Maybe they just like, I feel real bad about all these people that love this game, and we're just closing up shop on them. So we're going to go ahead and give them all the legendaries they ever wanted. For those of us still playing. I don't know. Most people probably read that and were like, you know what? I'm out. I don't need to get in the game anymore. I don't have to do my daily chores. I'm out. There's no point. But, you know, like I said, a lot of things could happen between now and then. You know, I'm kind of hanging on to hope, I guess. But also just kind of like that little bit, hey, we're ahead of schedule. That little bit of just mental relaxation where you're playing the game, just kind of checking out, just kind of enjoying the thing. So that gets our Clodus to Chivalry level 8 there. So we'll go ahead and pull her off the wish list and then finish out the rest of these. So I brought in Lagartha. She's on Chivalry level 7. Her entire kit opened up at Chivalry level 5, but I am trying to get everybody at Chivalry level 8, so I might as well get her up there too. She's a fantastic champion. So maybe we get a little bit lucky here, but I think we're probably just working towards our next pity pull. Would be my best guess. We got another 10 pack going on here. And last but not least, we do still have some relics to pull. So we'll get those pulled on the account, and then we'll go through all of our chivalries and see how we fared. All right, so on our flame relics here, we're 23 away from pity. We got 22, so we can't even get there. But we'll go ahead and get these 20 pulled. Hey, we don't need it. We don't need it. We're coming ahead of schedule here. I would love to get some multiple pulls on some relics, because that's probably the area of the game I'm hurting the most is relics. On flame relics, I don't know if there's any specific champion that I don't have. Iwert's a great champion. I do already have that. In fact, that might be the one she starts with. Or that or Storm, maybe? I can't remember. But that is going to be good. She is a damage dealer, so we can get that enhanced and get some extra. We got 4% already, so we'll get it up to 6%. Let's go ahead and pull another 10. And I hit the wrong button. All right, we got 3 rares, no legendaries. All right, and we'll move on to the Storm or Frost Relic. Get in there. We're 20 away, 50 from pity, 20 to pull. See if we get a little bit lucky on the Frost. So single rare with that pull there. That's not gonna do it. We're gonna go in on one more 10 pack on the Frost Relic. See if we get a little bit lucky here. It is no luck for the Frost Relics. I think we've used quite a bit of luck already, so you know it's been good. Storm Relic, we only get a 10 pull, and we're 48 away from pity, so nothing guaranteed here. But let's see what we can get, just in case. And we can also sell these in. I have been upgrading all of the relics, trying to get them all maxed out. I have maxed out a few of them, so that is kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm gonna get them get them dialed in before the end of the game. So we just exchanged all of our shards, including that Sigrun. So we're at 9,700. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. This copy of Lagertha that's in the shard shop here, and get her to Chivalry level 8, and probably pull her off the wish list at that point. As far as the relics in the shop right now, I have all of them. I meant to talk about this. I did kind of appreciate that they dropped this down where you can buy one of these at a time, up to 10. So you could buy, multiple, or if you're missing a few from the Hall of Conquerors, you can just buy what you need left, which I thought was kind of a cool maneuver. But looking at our chivalries on the day, we got 12 of them sitting here, and I think I have 1 or 2 available for Mastery Memory Stones as well. And then in the item bag down here, we do also have 125 here. So let's go ahead and see if we can finish out a few more characters. All right, so not too bad. We went ahead and picked up a Charlotte. We were pretty close. I think we need like 30 to get her there. We picked up a Lancelot, and then we picked up a Vivian. Those were kind of some of the closer champions that I had. I did also get another Florentius out of the shop there. Then he was in there before. But we're up to 15 chivalries on the day, which is pretty solid for a single day. So let's go ahead and get those on the account and see what we're adding in that space. So we'll start with Lancelot here with 1. We're getting some HP and some effect resistance. So that's going to be pretty solid. We do have 34 of those Master Memory Stones. So we'll get 1 Chivalry on Revenant Merlin as well. And that'll get her to Chivalry level 7. That's attack percentage and defense percentage. I'm using these exclusively on Revenant Merlin and Aqua Guinevere just because they're not in the game for some being summonable. So we're going to go ahead and get that on her. So that's going to be a good pickup there. Then we're going to move on to Lagertha over here. We got HP and effect accuracy. That's going to be pretty solid, getting her to Chivalry level 8. And now we got the red dots that'll tell us where we need to go. Vivian's getting defense and effect resistance. 25% effect resistance, pretty solid. We'll take that. Let's see here. We got Hersia coming in here with attack percent, speed, and crit rate. That is awesome for her. Running her fast helps out a lot, and then she does do some damage with that crit rate and attack percent. Going to be pretty helpful there. As far as Valeria, we got all the stuff happening. So we get the additional skill effect, immediate retribution. She gains the escort. We're going to get the inherent rage, the Iron Empress, Empress Fortitude. A lot of stuff going on, all these specific things for them. I do think this is one of the areas where King Arthur fell down a little bit, is just making all these extra things to try to understand everybody's kit. It was just, it just never felt, I thought it was going to get easier and easier over time. And it just always, you're just always wondering, like, okay, what reset happens when, and how do I really effectively use this kit with this other champion? And I feel like simplifying that down would have been a massive benefit. At least for me. Maybe I'm just simple-minded, but I do appreciate the intricacies of the kit, but it's like making it more, I don't know, like more user-friendly somehow. But we did get her all the way up to Chivalry level 5. We're going to pick up Gawain. We got 2 for Gawain here, getting attack and effect accuracy, so that's going to be pretty solid there. And then on his Chivalry level 6, we're picking up attack percent, so we'll get that on the account also. And so we're going to end up with 16 chivalries on the day with the added Master Memory Stones. Claudius, we're getting defense and HP. Make her a little tankier. That's going to be pretty helpful for the places that I don't use her. And then for her, she's old school champion, getting her whole kit opened up on Chivalry level 8. Cold-Blooded Hunter, 7% chance to trigger after an ally attacks, 100% chance to gain attack speed for 3 turns. That's kind of cool. Additional skill effect. So it's adding it to this that it's already doing. So that's pretty cool. So we'll take on that, get her whole kit opened up for Claudius. Move on over to Lot, additional skill Storm guys. Lot is one of those champions that getting him to Chivalry level 8 is actually pretty crucial before he becomes fully effective. But each of those chivalries is going to help him open up his kit and get him better and better. Seeing how I never got him to Chivalry level 8, I didn't really use him a whole lot. So I'm already talking in the past tense. I haven't used him a whole lot. Let's see here. We're going to get into Florentius. We're going to go to the Chivalry level 5, getting attack speed, and crit rate. So that's a big one for him. Speed him up a little bit. And then useless Charlotte. We're getting attack and effect accuracy. And we're going to get that on her for Chivalry level 5. And I think that was it. All right, perfect. So those are our 16 chivalries we got on the account. Now we can go level them all up and probably spend some time in Gorgos to get some more experience. And before we sign off, let's go ahead and take a peek at what Valeria can do in Hall of Conquerors against Megalodon and see if we can get it. We did actually get some power-up rewards as well, including an extra Chivalry. That's 17 on the day, so we'll get that dialed in as well. Get that on her. And then we're 3 hearts away from getting these 10 rudiment chests. But before we do that, let's grab that 6 Chivalry for Valeria, and then give her her best chance to get that done, seeing how we got it. And Chivalry 6 is defense percentage. That'll help keep her alive, so that's pretty good. And we'll go into Megalodon to see what we can do. So I took out my Aqua Guinevere and brought Valeria in her place, although the combo between Vala and Aqua Guinevere is pretty strong. Although Aqua Guinevere just doesn't do as much damage as my Gilroy, I think I just don't have her built correctly. So we're going to run this and just see if we can get past 50 hearts so we can get those extra 10 rudiment stones. Alright, so we were able to get to 50 hearts, but we didn't get close to the record I set with my other team, so it didn't really do a lot of good, but it did get us 6 more hearts, and we got those 10 pieces, so not too shabby. But I think that's about what I got for you today. I'm kind of bummed out, to be honest with you. We got 100, and I think this is my 100 and almost 60 videos that I've done for King Arthur. And so I'm probably going to continue to play for a little while, at least until I decide if I'm done or whatnot. But I'll do at least one more video saying goodbye. But I plan on covering Godforge when it does come out. So if you're interested in that game, please stay, subscribe to the channel and all that good jazz. And I might pick up a different game in the interim. But I do plan on covering King Arthur right up until the end. Hopefully we get some good news between now and then where maybe somebody picks it up and keeps it going. Keep it alive! So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you next time.